following this latest market news, I'm Uliana. Asian stock markets are in positive territory on Thursday, tracking the strong gains overnight on Wall Street after US President Donald Trump's address to a joint session of Congress. The Japanese market got a tailwind with a weaker yen lifting investor sentiment. In late morning trades, the benchmark Nikkei 225 index is rising 230.49 points, or 1.19%, to 19,624.03, off a high of 19,668.01 in early trades. In late morning trades, the benchmark S&P ASX 200 index is adding 60 points, or 1.05%, to 5,764.80, off a high of 5,770.30 earlier. At the close in Australia, the S&P ASX 200 rose 1.26%. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average blasted through the 21,000-point mark for the first time. Both Dow and the S&P 500 rallied around 1.4%. The dollar held gains into Asia on Thursday, with regional data hitting the Aussie, while the growing speculation of a Fed rate hike this month underpins sentiment for the greenback. The dollar hovered near a 7-week high on Thursday. The US dollar index, which tracks the greenback against a basket of 6 major currencies, was slightly higher at 101.91, up 0.17%. The greenback hovered near a 6-week high versus the loonie, last trading at 1.3356 Canadian dollar. The Australian dollar surged on weaker than expected trade data, dipping 0.3% to 0.7654 US dollars. Australian dollar US dollar fell 0.23% to 0.7658, while US dollar Japanese yen changed hands at 114.12, up 0.34%. The euro was down 0.2% at 1.0529 US dollars. The common currency dipped to 1-week low of 1.0514 against the dollar on Wednesday. The main event for US data today is the weekly release of initial jobless claims. US initial jobless claims 13:30 GMT. Based on projections for today's weekly update on jobless claims, a leading indicator for payrolls, the future still looks bright on those fronts. Economists think that new fillings for unemployment benefits will remain stable, sticking close to a multi-decade low. The consensus forecast calls for a small gain of 1,000 to a seasonally adjusted 245,000 for the weeks through February 25. For perspective, claims have rarely been lower. Indeed, the 245,000 mark is close to last November's slide to 233,000, the lowest since 1973. As long as claims remain in the mid-200,000 range, the prospects look encouraging for a healthy rise in the pace of jobs creation. It was the latest market news read by ICO FX. Goodbye.